What do medieval Venice's salt merchants and Amazon's Prime membership have in common? Both discovered that controlling access to markets is worth more than anything you could sell in them. Here, let me explain. The year was 1250, and Venice controlled the gateway between Europe and the East. But they had a problem. How do you profit from trade you don't own? That's when a group of Venetian nobles called the Salt Board had a brilliant idea. Force every merchant ship entering Venice to buy salt at ridiculous prices. Not because they needed salt, but because Venice controlled the whole trading network. But here's where things get interesting. The Salt Board wasn't really selling salt, they were selling permission to trade. A merchant would have to pay the equivalent of $50,000 just to dock their ship, but everyone paid. Why? Because Venice was the Amazon Prime of medieval trade. Think about it. When you control whether businesses live or die, do you really care about being fair, or about how much you can squeeze out of them? By 1300, Venice was making the equivalent of $20 billion annually just from controlling access to their marketplace. Now let's jump to 2005. Jeff Bezos wasn't really creating Prime for two-day shipping. He was building the modern version of Venice's salt scheme. Once customers pay for Prime, they shop almost exclusively on Amazon. And sellers? They pay billions in fees because being excluded from Amazon's platform is commercial suicide. The numbers are staggering. Amazon now controls 40% of all US e-commerce. Third-party sellers pay fees that would make medieval Venice blush. But just like those ancient merchants, what choice do they have? Same game, different century. Whether it's medieval salt or Prime membership, the most powerful monopolies aren't the ones that control what you buy. They're the ones that control where you're allowed to buy it. Follow for more hidden patterns from history that explain our world today.